Good morning. Myself is Dr. Shamim Bande, Government Degree College Punch, Department of Zoology, and today we are going to discuss mass extinction, that is major extinction with special reference to KT extinction. More than 99% of all living organisms that have ever lived on Earth are extinct. As new species evolve to fit ever-changing ecological niches, older species fade away. And so many times we have found that number of new species evolved, and then all those species which are unable to adjust themselves in a particular environment, particular area, they can be perished. Like we are having the example of this is dinosaurs. Approximately 60 billion years ago, dinosaurs, a big animal was there, but now it is extinct. And number of some other fish, latimeria fish, so many other examples of plants and animals which were actually there in the and at earth, but later on they were extinct and new species evolved. And rightly said by the Darwin, that is survival of the survival of the struggle for the existence and survival of the fittest. Those who are able to fit themselves in the particular environment, particular atmosphere, particular area, they can adjust and they can reproduce and they can replicate. And those who are unable to adjust themselves, they can be perished. But new species develop always. A new species evolved to fit ever changing ecological niches. Older species fade away at least a handful of times in the last 500 million years. 75 to more than 90% of all species have disappeared in mass extinction. Though extinction, some other main points are also there for the extinction, that is urbanization, population explosion. This is another source of extinction. Is peoples are migrating from rural areas to the urban areas, and during the migration they start building their houses, they start developing factories, industries, and that is also another cause of the extinction of some flora and fauna. Though mass extinctions are deadly event, they open up the planet for new forms of life to emerge. So this is the geological time scale, about 10 raised to power 6 years, and you can see the percentage of extinction. For example, in late Cambrian, and the extinction is very huge extinction is there. Then end Ordovician, the limit is some down as compared to late Cambrian, then late Devonian, then end Permian. Its number is very high, and then Triassic period. So this is the percentage of extinction during the geological time scale, approximately 10 raised to power 6 years ago. Uh, the Ordovician mass extinction about 400 million years ago, size of the extinction up to 85% of all living species are eliminated, which I have already discussed. Okay, majority are extinct, and then new species comes out. Suspected cause, shift in the continents and drastic climatic changes. Like for example, in the present scenario, there is a drastic change in the uh, environment because of the man-made activities, because of the temperature fluctuations. So that is another cause of extinction. It happened in two different waves. First wave was an ice age that encompassed the entire earth, and second wave was when the ice age finally ended. There are two factors, two main points which are basically source of extinction. First is ice age, huge ice age. There was now availability of food on the earth, and that is the main cause of extinction in the previously. And later on, when the temperature rises, and then this ice age finally ended, and the temperature high, glacier melt, and that is another source of extinction. The Devonian mass extinction, that is 375 million year ago. Size of extinction approximately 80% of living species eliminated during the Devonian mass Devonian period. And this is suspected cause is lack of oxygen in the ocean, because all those aquatic living organisms which are present in the ocean, and there is a drastic deficiency of oxygen there, and that is the main cause of their extinction. Then quick cooling of air temperature, and then volcanic eruptions or meteor strikes. So these are the main cause of their extinction during the Devonian mass extinction, and approximately 80% of the living species extinct because of these reasons. Then Permian mass extinction. This period is about 250 million year ago, and an estimated 96% of the all living species eliminated during the Permian period. And suspected cause is unknown. Till date, we don't have the actual data. What are the source of their extinction, and what are the causes of their extinction? Possibly asteroid strike, volcanic activities, climate change, and microbes. These are some possible sources which are actually responsible for their extinction. Then Triassic Jurassic mass extinction, and this is about 200 million year ago. Size of extinction is more than half of all the living species eliminated during this period. Half of the all living species. Suspected cause is major volcanic activity with basalt flooding, global climate change, and changing pH, potential hydrogen, and sea level of the ocean. These are the some suspected cause for their extinction. Then Cretaceous, that is KT mass extinction, and this is recently, that is 65 million year ago. Size of the extinction is nearly 75% of all the living species eliminated. Suspected cause is extreme asteroid or meteorites impact. Best studied mass extinction occurred at the Cretaceous Tertiary boundary. Extinguished more than half of all marine species which are living in the marine, mean those species who are living in the salt water, that is sea or ocean, and eliminate many families of terrestrial plants and animals, including all dinosaurs. That is, dinosaurs extinct approximately 65 million years ago. In 1980, Alvarez et al. Publication sampled rock of the Cretaceous Tertiary boundary from Gubbio in Italy found exceptionally large concentration of rare earth elements, particularly iridium. So this is important element, and we have found a very rare element during this period by Alvarez et al. Publication. A thin layer of clay enriched in radiant fallout from a huge cloud of debris that blowed into the atmosphere, and when an asteroid or large comet collides with Earth. This cloud could have blocked sunlight and severely dispersed the global climate of the several months. So because of this asteroid, it break down the particular area, or that particular is blocked, so sunlight is not coming to the earth, and that is another important source of extinction. Research has focused on the Chicxulub crater beneath sediments of the coast of Mexico. 90% of marine species, 50% of marine genera, 85% of land species, and 56% of the genera got extinct because of these factors. As a result of KT extinction, this catastrophic event marked the advent of the mammalian age, and groups which become totally extinct include ammonites, rhodeists, inoceramids, mosasaurs, plesiosaurs, non-avian dinosaurs, and pterosaurs. So this is a time millions of years ago. This is a 5 big mass extinction. This is a total extinction rate. This is a percentage. Paleozoic, how much organisms are extinct during the Paleozoic period, then Mesozoic, and then the Cenozoic. So this graph as already we have discussed. So this is the era of period of particular extinction. Okay, how much living organisms are extinct. So in brief, there are number of factors which are actually responsible for the mass extinction, and in short, we can call that only those living organisms which are able to adjust themselves in a particular environment, particular condition, particular area, they can survive. And all those who are unable to adjust themselves, they can be perished. Size, weight doesn't matter only their uh, their favorable conditions or their adjustment, how they can adjust themselves in a particular environment. Thank you very much. God bless all of you. Thank you.